I accidentally paused it mid-rant. Don't know why. Don't know where I got to even. Oh yeah, next rant. Harry and Meghan. Ooh, that Santa Barley thing's blowing up. Oh my life. Wait up. Now, I've seen like everybody on YouTube and social media jumping on this, jumping on Meghan. Oh, she did this and she did that. But I really do dislike the woman. However, I don't think we have enough information to judge. Well, we shouldn't be judging anyway, but we haven't got enough information to know what's really going on. However, this one will tickle you. Right, he's been accused, isn't he, of racism, bullying, misogyny, and misogynoir. And all of them, being 57, I can quite believe. I mean, I know what it was like. Oh, in the tabloids. Cheeky Harry out for a drink with his friends. Reality, Harry, pissed, sitting on a wall outside a pub, chucking bottles and hurling insults at passers-by. That's kind of how it's been, right? Palace has been, oh, when he was caught doing drugs and he went to rehab, I think it was one day. Anyway, so, oh, I can't remember where I was now. That's the trouble when I start ranting. I think I might have ADHD because I just forget where I'm going. Anyway, think woman, where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. Harry's been accused of racism, etc. Apparently, the Markle didn't tell them that she was going to the polo match, but went anyway, which threw all of their and took Serena Williams, which threw all of their arrangements into disorder. And there was an incident where Meghan was caught on camera, pretty much telling Dr. Sophie where to stand, and you know, and if you watch Meghan Markle carefully, every now and again you'll see that mask slip. So you should go on YouTube and find them, they're hilarious. But anyway, oh yeah, so a friend of Harry's, former school friend allegedly, has come out and said that he thinks Dr. Sophie's nose was a bit put out of joint because she wasn't the most important black woman on the stage. So you're like, you're being accused of racism, mate, and then you're saying, well, she wasn't the most important black person on the stage. Why could you not have said, perhaps her nose was a bit put out because she wasn't the most important woman on the stage? There's no need to bring a colour into it. And I noticed that with American reporting, everything is colour. Everything is colour. So that alone makes me think that's dodgy. And then there was another quote the other day saying, oh, it needs to be sorted, allegedly from a British source. It needs to be sorted lickety-split. We don't say that, but Americans think we do. So there's another one that purports to be, you know, from the British camp, which I don't think it, but I'll tell you what though. Oh, and that, when she did that interview, the bloke who was sitting next to her was Ian Rawlinson, who I didn't know much about. But now I find out that he's Prince William's former aide and has Prince William's back and vice versa. So with her sitting there on the interview with Ian Rawlinson next to her, that's as close as you're going to get to having William's proxy. It's the whole situation is absolutely bizarre. And you know what? I'm invested now. I am here for it, and I'm going to be following it very carefully, because I think, considering how many times and how many years, you know, Harry apparently says, oh, he's really hurt and really shocked by the backlash. Well, I expect the royal family were pretty hurt and shocked by the backlash of the book and the interview, the Oprah interview. You know, good for the goose, good for the gander. But yeah, so no, but if this is true, because I mean the Charity Commission is allegedly going to be investigating, and if this is true, I guess this is the end for Harry and Meghan. I mean, we all saw, you know, what Meghan was all about. So far she's claimed to be 43% Nigerian, she's claimed to be Maltese, now she's claiming Irish, which I think she does have on her father's side of the family. This woman, oh, and then she try and make it about race. And I'm not a racist person, I just don't like her. Why am I not allowed to dislike people of colour without being labelled a racist? It's a personality thing. I don't like her. I see what she does and I don't like what she does, you know? I don't see how she could be this little, oh God, he's found mud. I don't see how she can be in this little pocket of I can get away with everything, no one can correct me, no one can dislike me because I'm black. That's just ridiculous, you know. And it's not what we're all about here, claiming that the British press called her child the N-word. That never happens. Can you imagine? Any Brits, you're watching this, can you imagine what would have happened if a paper had done that? Seriously, for real. Anyway, I'm running out of breath, so I might need to end this rant. However, I can't guarantee that there won't be another one in a bit. So hang fire, people. Take the Valium, get your earplugs out, because for some reason the menopause is strong today, and I tell you, I'll take on anybody today. Beware of crossing in front of me. Catch you later, guys.